Cheyenne Bottoms Wildlife Area, just north of Great Bend, is known worldwide for its importance to migrating shorebirds and waterfowl in America's heartland. And Kansas Wildlife Parks and Tourism manager Carl Grover has worked diligently for the past 25 years to manage this ever-changing wetland complex. Of course, water is always a concern in managing a marsh, but controlling invasive plants such as cattail is a major part of the management program. Now, a current concern is the relatively new invasion of a serious pest called Phragmites. Grover tells about the battle.
The plant Phragmites was first seen here at the bottoms back in 1996 was the first time we noticed it. And we've been fighting it every year since, and every year it spreads. It's a plant that it's not going to go away. This plant is here forever. And anyone who's been in this part of the world, you're seeing it show up in road ditches, waterways, and upland areas. You're seeing it in the river systems. And if you're a marsh manager and you've got Phragmites, you might want to get on it because it's a very aggressive plant and it'll outcompete cattail and take over a marsh. We're fortunate in that we got on it early. We've been fighting it now for 17 years, and we're still dealing with just isolated clumps. What we are seeing though, and these clumps can vary in size from just a few plants to several 100 feet in diameter. And what we're seeing over the 17 years that we've been fighting it, we've seen an increase in the number of clumps and increase in a lot of these sizes of the plants. And the last year, 2010, we really saw a big increase in the plant. That was primarily due to the fact that it was in areas where the water was shallow enough that we couldn't get a boat in, but too deep we couldn't get any equipment in. This year, with the dry conditions, we've been really fortunate in that we've been able to get in there and really wage a good, decent battle against this plant. Just the other day, we had a helicopter come in and he sprayed for 10 hours, and he sprayed a total of 53 acres over the 13,000 acre marsh that we have. And he was concentrating his efforts on areas that we couldn't get into. It was just soft enough that our tractors and whatnot just could not get to them. And the plants that we could get to with the tractor, we did ourselves, saving him having to spray it with the helicopters. The chemical of choice that we use is called Habitat. There's now a generic form of it. I think it's called Polaris. We throw in a little bit of rodeo with it just to get the plant to change colors after a couple of weeks so that you know you've been there. July would be the best time to be trying to get it because it's before it really gets any good seed heads developed on it. You have to spray beyond just where you see the plants because there are runners going out beyond what you can see that you have to make sure you kill. You miss the ends of those runners, they're going to take off and you'll be back there next year spraying that same patch. And we're even seeing it starting to move now into the upland areas. So you're not going to get it all, but you've got to stay on it. If you let it go for 2 or 3 years without doing anything, it'll take over and you'll be left with a mess on your hand.
If you've got Phragmites on your land or river, heed Grover's warning. It can quickly destroy good Kansas habitat. I'm Mike Blair for Kansas Wildlife Parks and Tourism.